You're stranded with a dead battery, and your jump starter won't crank. I researched 5 portable jump starters and filtered the ones that actually deliver real cranking power. What I found about peak amps on portable jump starters will save you from a costly roadside failure. Let's dive in. We're kicking things off at number 5 with the NOCO Boost GB70, and there's a reason this one earned its spot. NOCO has built a reputation in this space that's hard to ignore, and the GB70 is probably their most well-rounded unit for everyday drivers. 2,000 amps of peak lithium power. That's enough to handle gas engines up to 8 liters and diesels up to 6. So, whether you're driving a sedan, an SUV, or a full-size truck, this thing covers you, and it does it at just 5 pounds. Toss it under your seat or in the glove box and forget about it. And here's the interesting part. You really can forget about it. People report leaving this in their trunk for 5, even 6 months, and pulling it out to find it still fully charged. One professional mechanic who used it daily at a large car lot confirmed he could jump over 30 vehicles on a single charge before needing to plug it in. That's well above what NOCO themselves claim. The safety side is genuinely smart. Spark-proof connections and reverse polarity protection mean you basically can't hook it up wrong for something you'll likely use under stress, in the dark, maybe on the side of a highway. That matters more than any spec on paper. There's also an override mode for deeply dead batteries, which is a feature a lot of units simply don't offer. Now, the honest downside, NOCO doesn't include a wall charger. You get the USB-C cable, but no charging block. At this price point, that's a miss. The included instruction manual is borderline unreadable with tiny print. Several owners ended up finding the PDF online instead, and the clamp cables are a bit shorter than you'd want, which can make connecting to certain battery positions a little awkward. It also doubles as a power bank for phones and tablets, and has a 400 lumen flashlight with 7 modes, including SOS, not gimmicks. Genuinely useful in an emergency kit. If you want something proven, compact, and trusted by both casual drivers and professionals, this is a strong starting point. You'll find the link in the description. At number 4, we've got the GOOLOO 3000 amp jump starter with air compressor. And this is where the list gets really practical. Here's what sets this apart. It's a 7-in-1 unit. Jump starter, tire inflator, power bank, flashlight, bike pump, ball pump, and digital pressure gauge, all in one compact box with a carrying case. That's genuinely fewer things rattling around in your trunk. The jump starting side is serious. 3,000 peak amps, rated for gas engines up to 9 liters and diesel up to 6.5. Owners are firing up 5.7 liter V8s on completely dead batteries without even using the boost button. One person jumped 2 SUVs back to back. One hadn't run in over a year. First try on both. It's also rated down to -4 Fahrenheit, so real winters aren't a problem. There's something smart about the boost function too. If the battery voltage is extremely low, you hit one button and it forces the jump. No waiting, no hoping, just clip and go. And here's the interesting part. The built-in compressor hits 150 PSI with auto shutoff. Set your target pressure, walk away, it stops on its own. One owner filled all 8 tires across 2 vehicles on a single charge. That's serious output from something this small. Charge retention is strong too. Multiple owners left it in the trunk for weeks and came back to full bars. A jump starter that's dead when you need it is just dead weight. The honest downsides. The compressor is louder than you'd expect. The air hose could be a touch longer, and the preset inflation modes have fixed PSI ranges, so unusual pressures like 20 PSI can be tricky to dial in. Minor stuff, but worth knowing. As a complete trunk emergency kit, this is a smart pick. GOOLOO Basisos chart, Badedummerskis backs it with 18 months of warranty and responsive support. You'll find the link in the description. Number 3 on the list is the AstroAI S8, and this one, honestly, punches way above its weight class. Under 1 pound, fits in a glove box. Yet, it starts engines that have no business being started by something this small. 5-liter V8s, BMW inline 6s, full-size trucks. 1,500 amps peak is the spec on paper. What matters is the real-world result. People are jumping stone-dead batteries on large vehicles. First try. The feature that sets this apart is the boost mode. When a battery drops below 9 volts, the unit detects it and unlocks a boost button. That extra kick is what revives completely flat batteries. Without it, a dead battery won't respond. With it, engines fire up like nothing happened. Now, here's something worth knowing. The boost button has to be pressed right before cranking. If you're alone, that means hitting boost, then quickly getting behind the wheel. A couple of owners say it's easier with 2 people. Honestly, that's fair criticism. not a deal breaker, but a quirk you should expect. Charge life between jumps is solid. Multiple owners report 3 to 5 starts per charge. One person confirmed it held charge over 12 months sitting unused in a car. That kind of standby life is exactly what you want from an emergency tool. At 37 watt-hours, this isn't the biggest unit out there. The cables could be a touch longer for widely spaced terminals, and for large diesel engines, you'll want something beefy. But for anything up to a 6-liter gas engine, it delivers. It also doubles as a power bank and has a 3-mode flashlight. Small additions, but genuinely useful if you're stuck at night. If you want real starting power in a compact, budget-friendly package, this is a strong pick. You'll find the link in the description.
These products are great, but there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you, with zero spam. Link in the description.
At number 2, we've got something that looks nothing like the rest of this list. The Clore Jump and Carry JNC 660. This is not a sleek lithium power bank. It's a lead acid jump starter, built like a tool, not a gadget. And that's exactly why it's this high up. 1700 peak amps, with a 22 amp-hour Proformer battery. But the real story is how that power gets delivered. Lithium packs spike hard and drop fast. This pushes sustained, constant cranking power. Cold morning, dead battery, big engine. It doesn't care. It can also do it more than once on a single charge. One owner jumped a diesel truck 4 times in one day, never recharged. That kind of reserve simply doesn't exist in most compact lithium units. Here's what really convinced me though. People report 8, 10, even 13 years of reliable use. One owner's unit finally died after 13 years. They're swapping the internal battery just to keep it alive. Dealerships keep these around. AA roadside trucks have been spotted using this exact model. When the pros trust something, that matters. The 46-inch number 2 gauge cables reach awkward battery placements without gymnastics, and the built-in voltmeter gives you a real charge reading at a glance. No guessing games. Now the trade-off is obvious, around 18 pounds. No USB ports, no flashlight, no air compressor. It does one job. If you want a multifunction gadget, look at other picks on this list. Charging means plugging in a household extension cord. Not elegant, but it holds charge for months. Some owners went 6 months without topping off, still cranked an SUV on the first try. This is the professional grade choice on this list. If you want zero doubt when it counts, it delivers. The link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And at number 1, the WOLFBOX 4000 amp jump starter. This kept showing up in every cold weather scenario I researched. And honestly, it earned this spot. Here's what stands out. People are firing up V8 trucks and diesel engines in -15, -30 degree weather. The unit barely flinches. We're talking 2 to 3% battery drain per jump. That kind of efficiency from an 88 watt-hour battery is genuinely solid. The 65 watt USB-C fast charging changes the game here. Most jump starters in this range ship with slow chargers or no wall brick at all. This one goes from empty to full in roughly 90 minutes, and the charging block comes in the box. It also doubles as a power bank, both USB-C and USB-A out, so your phone or laptop stays charged in a pinch. There's a boost mode for completely dead batteries. Below 9 volts, the display tells you to engage it. Owners have confirmed it. Revived engines that regular jumper cables from another car couldn't touch. That says a lot about real cranking power. One detail that caught my attention. Someone charged it in August and stored it in the glove box. Checked it 5 months later. Still at 100%. That standby life matters. This could sit in your trunk for months before you ever need it. Now, the honest part. The jumper cables are short. That's the most consistent complaint across the board. Depending on your battery's position under the hood, it can be a tight reach. The clamps are also on the bulky side, so recessed battery posts will take some patience. It's a bit larger and heavier than you might expect too. This is not a glove box unit. Under the seat or in the trunk is more realistic, but the cold start performance, the fast recharge, and the complete package make this hard to beat. It earned the top spot. The link is in the description. Now you know which jump starters actually deliver real cranking power and which ones will leave you stranded. Stock on these tends to shift once cold weather hits, so if one stood out, the links are in the description.